Hi, and welcome back to the Colorado Sports Dog blog. In this installment, we're going to be talking about a very hot topic in the Colorado sports world, and that's the Orton versus Tebow debate for the Broncos. But before that, I'd like to go over some responses I've gotten, as well as some local news in the Colorado sports world. So, I got a couple tweets responding to what we should talk about here in the future on this show. And my first one I got was from a Blue Devil fan. He tweeted me and said, talk about Northern Colorado football. So, you name it, and I will talk about it. So, in the upcoming local football report, which I will be doing here very soon, I can't give you an exact date, but I will be talking about Air Force, Colorado State, and now Northern Colorado as well. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll let you know what I think of them. The second tweet I got was from a @JMCashDollar. He writes, "How bad will the Avs goaltending be this year?" Well, I can't give you a comment on that quite yet, but Cash Dollar, I promise I will have a full Avalanche report before the season, probably in mid to late September. So I will tell you then how bad the Avs goaltending will be. Local news. Congratulations to Shannon Sharpe on his Hall of Fame bid. And I can still see him scoring all those touchdowns for the Broncos and getting on the phone. We're killing the Patriots, calling the National Guard. We need life support for them. Blah, blah, blah. Great stuff, Shannon. Thank you very much for all the memories. Buffalo news. Cornerback Jared Bell has torn his ACL. He did it all under his own power. He planted off one of his legs and blew out his ACL. Of course, he was going to be part of the rebuilding process in the secondary for the Buffaloes. Unfortunately, he will not be there. I actually had this same injury myself in high school. It's no fun to deal with. Please get well soon, Jared. So, now on to our main topic of Orton versus Tebow. So, a lot of my friends and family are on both sides of this debate, and I have my own opinion about it as well. So, Orton. What I always hear about Orton is he puts up good numbers. He passed for 3,600 yards last season. He had double his tight end or his touchdowns to interceptions last year. 20 TDs, 9 interceptions. He's a fair quarterback. Okay quarterback. Not bad. But I think that's where my argument kicks in. Orton is an okay quarterback. Okay, I'll even give you good. He's a good quarterback. Whatever you want to say. But I guess the point is, I want a great quarterback. And I think that Orton has had his chance to show whether or not he could be a great quarterback. And here's the other argument I want to talk about. I already brought up the 3,600 yards passing last year. But Orton also attempted 498 passes last year in 13 games. If any of you are mathematicians out there, that's 39 pass attempts per game. For those of you who are not big into stats, that's a pass-happy offense. Orton should be putting up those type of numbers, passing the ball that many times a game. I know beggars can't be choosers in terms of quarterbacks in the NFL, but at the same time, I don't know why the Broncos would want to stick with somebody who is not bad, I guess. I think we can find not bad anywhere. And so why not start with Tebow? Why can't he be the next great Bronco quarterback? Well, people say he's inaccurate. But he still completed 50% of his passes last year in 3 games. I mean, I know that's not great, and I know you can't win football games with those type of numbers consistently, but the guy was also a rookie, and he was also working with a limited playbook. Let's give the guy a chance. And I'm not saying he's definitely going to be the answer, but I do know this. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. So if we start Orton, I can guarantee you we're going to see a lot of the same. We're going to see an average quarterback, not bad, but an average quarterback go out there. He'll put us in position to maybe win the game, and the Broncos at best will go 8-8. And I guess that's a start from last year, but I don't know if that's good enough for me. I want to expect greatness out of the Broncos, and you should too. You should expect greatness out of all of your teams. And, you know, I hope that he can prove me wrong if he does turn out to be the starting quarterback, Orton. I hope he can be that great quarterback, but I think he's had his chance, and I think it's time for the Broncos to turn the page. You know, and if we start Tebow and he ends up really struggling, then turn the page on him as well. Let's keep looking for that great quarterback so we can get back to those glory days. I just don't see it with Orton. So give Tebow a chance, and let's see where we can go with this. So, I guess that's my opinion. I'd love to hear your comments, and I'd love to hear what you'd want to talk about next. Keep subscribing, keep talking to me, and we'll see you next time here on the Colorado Sports Dog Blog.